guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a lovely Sunday. I really enjoyed doing a story time last week, so I thought I'd do another one for you because let me tell you, I have actually got some like pretty good stories. So I wanted to share one this week, which is one of my favourite funniest moments that happened to me when I was about 17, 18. And it's basically where I then looked outside and saw that men were fighting naked outside of my house. So if you want to hear how that happened and what I know about those men, then keep watching. So this happened when I was about 17, 18. I just got my poor dog Alfie, he's just passed away, bless him. And I think about age 17 I would have been doing my A-levels. So from what I remember, I was sat at home, I was writing an essay on my computer, so probably something to do with World War I literature because I was doing English literature A-levels. I'm sat there typing. My mum and dad had gone out for the night. I don't know where they were going, but I think it was some kind of family party or a 40th or something like that. And basically I'm sat there typing and it's about midnight because I think I had to get an essay done. So I was just kind of sat there typing do or whatever. So I'm sat there typing and I started hearing all of this commotion, like full on just screaming and shouting. Obviously my mum and dad had gone out, so I thought, do you know what, I'm going to open the window and I'll open the curtain, open the window and have a look outside. So I go to the window, I open the curtain, and to this day I don't actually know who these people were. I don't think they're anyone who lives in our road because we're still in the same house. So it could be that they watch this and they're like, oh, can you take it down? It was me. I doubt they will, but you never know. So I looked out and basically there was a boy, I don't know how old he would have been, but he was in a school uniform with a tie on. And then there was just a guy out there completely naked. I don't think I'd seen many naked men at this point. I mean, I haven't really now. I'm going to be honest. I haven't seen a lot of naked men. So I was a bit shocked. I was like, what on earth is going on outside? Obviously because I've just been sat inside, just watching my own business, going around and typing essays. And basically they were just rolling around on the floor. So this guy didn't have any clothes on, but then this man had on his school uniform and they were just rolling around on the floor fighting. So I genuinely was just like, what on earth is going on? I stayed watching it for 5-6 minutes. And then it kind of got to a point where a woman came out and the naked man was like, you stay away from my wife. How dare you? And it just got to the point where they were stood fisticuffs with I don't think the naked guy even had socks or shoes on. And they were just having a full-blown fight. I don't know why, and I don't even know why it was in our cul-de-sac because where I live is quite a big cul-de-sac. So I just kind of stood there watching it and I was like, I don't really know what to do. So my sister lived with us at the time, so I walked into her room and I was like, Amy, do you want to come and have a look at something a minute? I didn't tell her he was naked. And she was like, right. So then she came to me, I said, come into mum and dad's bedroom and have a look out the window. So I opened the window and she saw it, she saw them and she was like, that guy's naked. And I was like, yes, Amy, he's naked. Do you know what's going on? And she was like, no. And it went on for an hour. It just kept going on and on and on and just rolling around, punching, fighting. And I still to this day don't know why they were fighting. I think what actually happened is it got to about an hour later and then all of a sudden they all just got up and walked away. So in my head I imagine it was some kind of secret love triangle going on in my cul-de-sac, but I genuinely don't know why he was naked, why the boy had a school uniform on, because I'm pretty sure it was a Saturday night, and just in general what was actually going on. And then even funnier, my mum came back. They'd obviously been to a party, a community centre or whatever. She came back and obviously she'd had a bit to drink. So I ran outside and I was like, Mum, you're going to be absolutely gutted what you've missed today. And I said it to her and I was just like, there was a person outside in our street, naked, fighting a boy in a school uniform. And my mum was like, what? Because she was drunk. She was like, what? And I was like, Mum, the one time you go out, there's a full-on Barney going on. and she just couldn't believe it. And it is really odd because we've never seen this happen before. I don't think, tell me if you've seen it, I'd love to know. But no one's like ever, no one, like, we don't know who they were, why they were fighting, like what was going on. And yeah, it was just all a bit weird. Like we've got theories of it might be a guy who lives around the corner, but obviously, like, how are you gonna know? Like, obviously he was naked, so I'm not gonna know what he looked like naked, am I? And be like, oh, I know who that person is. But it was just the timing of it all. I was like, why are they rolling in our road doing that? Like, I'm still baffled by it. But yeah, so that was my story of a very eventful Saturday night when I'm sat writing my A-level essay and there's a guy who's naked rolling around with a schoolboy in the middle of the street. And he was going, I'm going to kill you. Like, loads of stuff like this. And I was just like, what on earth? So yeah, that is the story of how there was a naked man fighting outside of my house. I can confirm that it was nothing to do with me. I wasn't in a relationship with him. I didn't know the guy. But it was a very eventful, funny moment that I like to mention now and again. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little story time. If you want me to do any more, like, give me some topics. I'd love to be able to share some things with you. If you do enjoy my story times, please subscribe and like. It really helps me out. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.